Amora's heart pounded so loudly she thought it might burst. The man's voice grew harsher. If you refuse, there will be serious consequences. You do not want to test what that means. He turned and walked toward the door. Before leaving, he added one last warning: think carefully about your choices. Then the heavy door slammed shut behind him. The warehouse felt darker than before. Amora sat frozen, her mind racing. Was this the price of her dream? Was this the path she had unknowingly stepped onto? She looked around at the other girls. Some cried softly, others whispered prayers. Fear, confusion, and sadness filled the room. Amora's hope was buried deep under a heavy weight. But inside her, a small spark of courage began to glow. She would not give up so easily. The days that passed in the warehouse felt like a nightmare. Each hour dragged slowly, and the silence was heavy. Though the girls were given food and clean clothes, the kindness felt strange and cold. It was not really kind. Amora learned the terrible truth quickly. The girls who said no, who refused, were taken away in the middle of the night. They never came back. The thought made Amora's heart pound with fear every time the heavy door creaked open. One night, the door opened again. An Arab man stepped inside. He wore white robes that flowed as he walked, and his eyes scanned the room. The girls sat frozen. The man's gaze stopped at Amora and two other girls. Without a word, the guard stepped forward and took them away. Amora's legs felt weak as she followed them. They drove in a car through the dark city until they reached a big, strange house. Inside, the man's helpers gave them clothes to change into. The rooms were shiny and smelled like flowers and perfume. They were given a warm bath and food to eat. Amora's stomach twisted with nerves. She tried to stay calm. When night came, they were told to get ready. They walked quietly into a large room. At the far end, Amora saw other men sitting. Their faces were shadowed, and beside them were strange animals, dogs that growled softly. Amora's breath caught. Her body trembled with fear. She looked at the other girls. Their eyes were wide with shock. Then a soft voice came from behind. "Don't worry," it said. "Everything will be fine. You are safe here." The voice was kind but strange. Amora wanted to believe it.